Now, just to give you the first step in this blueprint, essentially what you're going to be doing is making sure that you're finding a product that you know people are actively searching for so that you can sell it yourself. One of the earliest things that I learned when it came to making money with this blueprint on the screen is that if I'm able to find the product that thousands of people, millions of people on the internet are searching for right now, and I can also sell it myself, then of course my chances of being able to be successful are going to be a lot higher. Because all you're going to need to do from that point is put the product in front of that customer that's searching for it, which means that your conversion rate is going to be a lot higher. Now, when it comes to finding a highly searched for product, there's so many different tools out there that you can use, but one of the tools that I'd recommend that you check out is called Helium 10. Helium 10 is directly connected to Amazon's product database, and because Amazon is one of the biggest e-commerce platforms in the entire world, we can use it when it comes to knowing which products people are interested in buying, and we don't even need to sell it on Amazon if we don't want to, because there's much easier ways. Amazon is not a bad platform to sell on, but if you want to be able to get up and running really quick, then I'm going to break it down later on in this video, so just stick around. So once you've signed up to Helium 10, and I'm going to leave a link to Helium 10 in my description, you're just going to come over here to where it says Black Box, and all you need to do is select the category that you're thinking about selling in. So I'm going to select pets in this case, and I'm also going to select that I want the monthly revenue for the product to be over $10,000, and I also want Helium 10 to show me products that are being sold between $30 to $100. And then I'm just going to click on search. Okay, perfect. So Helium 10 has now come back with all of these different items that meet my criteria. And we can see that these different products are bringing in $50,000 per month. You know, there's this product over here that's also bringing in $1,000 as well. And it looks like dog shoes by the looks of it. So if I just open it up, this is what the listing looks like. As we can see, it's a super simple product. And by the way, everything I'm showing you now is an example, but it's a super simple product that we know is making money. So if I just go over to Google Trends, I just want to make sure that people are actively searching for it on Google as well. So I'm just going to type in the keyword of the product in here, and straight away we can see ever since 2009, people have consistently gone onto Google year after year. You know, it's not a seasonal item or anything like that, and they've been searching for it. So just like that, you now have an understanding of what you need to do when it comes to finding a product that, number one, people are searching for, and number two, they're spending money on it as well. And once you get to the point of finding whatever product that you're happy to start selling, the next part of this blueprint is going to be making sure that you can source the product yourself. Now, there's so many different suppliers out there that you can go onto. You can use sites like Alibaba.com, you can use CJ Dropshipping, or what you can do is go onto AliExpress. So there's a certain strategy that I like to use when it comes to speeding up the process of finding a supplier on any one of the websites that I just mentioned. And the way that you can do it is just click into the image just like this. And what you're going to do from here is just click on search with Google Lens. From here, you're going to be able to now click into the image, and Google is going to be able to show you various different places where you're going to be able to find the exact item. So if you want to filter it down, you could just type AliExpress in the search bar just like that. And straight away, as we can see, the exact same product is available on AliExpress right now. And we can see that the product on AliExpress sold for $10.73. However, on Amazon, as I mentioned before, the product is being sold right now for around $35. And of course, there is some other aspects that goes into the supplier side of things, but I'm sure that you get the point when it comes to finding a winning product and making sure that you can find the exact product that you're going to be able to sell yourself at a cheaper price. Now, moving on to the next part of this blueprint, which is that you're going to need to now start making whatever winning products that you found available for people to buy. And one of the ways that you can do it in the easiest way is by using Shopify. Now, for those of you that's not really sure of exactly what Shopify is, so many people out there still confuse it with Spotify. It's two completely different companies. Shopify is a platform that's going to help you when it comes to building your own online store. The reason why I like Shopify and the reason why it's going to be perfect for beginners is because you've got complete autonomy when it comes to how you want to build your store, how you want to run it, how many products you want to list, you know, what price point you want to set it at. You're going to be able to have complete flexibility on how you're going to build your Shopify store. And most people out there still believe that building a business on Shopify isn't the best way to do it, when in reality, billion-dollar companies, million-dollar companies use Shopify as well. You know, companies like Gymshark, there's also Tesla's online store, I believe. I think Kylie Jenner's store or one of the Kardashians, they've got their businesses hosted on Shopify, generating hundreds of thousands of dollars per day. And this is the exact same thing that I did myself. I've been able to benefit from building my businesses on Shopify, and I believe that any beginner out there is going to be able to do the exact same thing. And right now we're living in times where we can also use AI when it comes to getting a store built really quick. If you're new to this channel, you've never seen this before, this is an AI Shopify dropshipping store builder. The way it works is that it's going to load your store with winning products that you're also going to be able to add to, and it's going to make sure that everything has been built in the right way when it comes to your website working on desktop and mobile phone. I'm going to leave this link down below. All you got to do is click on build my free store. Then there's going to be some simple steps that you need to follow. For example, you need to select what type of store you're looking to build. In this case, I'm just going to select a pet store. You're also going to have to sign up for a Shopify trial as well. Now, Shopify at the time of me recording this video is allowing people to sign up for a 3-month trial where they're not going to have to pay anything. Well, the only thing that you're going to have to pay is $3. That's going to be $1 per month. That means that you're saving probably around $120, $130 when it comes to building your online business. And discounts like this is what they basically do all the time. And everything is going to be integrated into the AI store builder as well. So you're not going to have to go elsewhere. As long as you do everything within the AI store builder, you're going to be able to benefit from the discount and get your store built really quick. So for example, this is one of the stores that it was able to build me. As we can see, everything is professional, everything is ready to go. We've got all of these different products loaded to the website. And to be honest with you, if you're a beginner that's looking to build a store similar to this, it's going to take you probably 5 days, maybe even a week for you to make sure that everything has been done correctly. But those are the basics that you need to know when it comes to building a Shopify store in the easiest way possible. Moving on to the next part of this blueprint, which is that you need to make sure that you are aware of how AutoDS works. Now, AutoDS is going to be an integral part of being able to make money on the internet with this particular side hustle because it's going to be able to do so many different things. Number one, it's going to be able to help you when it comes to listing whatever winning product that you was able to find. If you want to list a product directly from AliExpress onto your Shopify store, you're going to be able to do it with a few clicks of a button using AutoDS. It's also going to be able to help you when it comes to auto fulfillment, making sure that the product gets to the customer safely. And just generally when it comes to various other automations, things like stock monitoring, price monitoring, there's so many different things that you're going to need to do on the back end of this business when it comes to making sure that it's running smoothly. So basically, you just need to be aware of the different softwares that you're going to need to use when it comes to whatever type of business that you're going to start. And with this one, AutoDS is definitely important. But once you've gotten to the point where you've built your Shopify store, you've started adding products, using AutoDS, the next thing that you need to do is make sure that you've branded your store in the way that's unique to the business that you're looking to build. Now, when I say branding, all this means is even though, yes, you've used the AI store builder, you want to maybe look at a logo that matches the company name. You need to make sure that you get an accurate domain that illustrates what type of products you sell. A lot of people don't think about branding. A lot of people treat this side hustle as a hobby. They don't take it serious. But if you want to be able to convert someone from a non-paying customer into a paying customer, it's all going to come down to the way that you position your store. The AI store builder definitely does a good job of giving you the foundation, but you just want to make sure that you buy the right domain. You can do that on the back end of Shopify. You also need to make sure that you've, made sure that all of the imagery on your website matches whatever type of products that you're trying to sell. To be honest with you, there is a list of different things that you need to do when it comes to branding a Shopify store in the right way. And if you wanted me to make a detailed video on this part of the process, then put in the comments down below, do the Shopify branding video, and I'll get onto it ASAP. But the next element of this blueprint is making sure that you understand the importance of building up an email list. Now, email marketing goes hand in hand with digital marketing because you need to make sure that you're building up an email list for whatever type of business that you're looking to build, because this is the only thing that you truly own. I've been building up email lists now for the past 7, 8, 9 years, I've got a couple different lists in various different niches, and the reason why it's so powerful is because you're going to be able to send emails out at any point of the day recommending whatever product that you want to sell. And the good thing about this online business is that you're going to be able to collect emails fairly easily, because you're going to be able to add a pop-up on the homepage of your website so that whenever a new visitor lands on your website, you're going to be able to offer them 10% discount if they give you their email address. And the way that you're going to be able to do all of that is with a tool called Omnisend. Omnisend, in my opinion, is one of the best beginner-friendly ways when it comes to building up an email list and just making sure that you're able to send emails that get delivered into the person's inbox. But ultimately, you just need to remember that every single person that lands on the website that you built isn't going to buy straight away. So if you're able to collect as many visitors' email addresses as possible, you're going to be able to now remarket to them whenever you want. But now that we've got the foundation of what goes into building your store, loading it with winning products, making sure that you've connected the right softwares, this now brings me on to the next part of this blueprint that I don't see that many people talking about on YouTube, which is to make sure that you connect your newly built Shopify store to a Google Search Console account. So I'm sure right now most of you are probably scratching your head thinking, Sam, what exactly is Google Search Console? What does it do and how is it going to be able to help me? Now, the way in which it works is that you're going to be able to connect your website to it, as I just mentioned, and this is going to be Google's way of knowing that your website exists. What most people will do is that they'll just build a dropshipping store. They'll try and drive traffic to it, but they're not really capitalizing from the #1 most visited search engine in the entire world. The way that I've been able to build up a couple different Shopify stores to the point where I've generated hundreds of thousands of dollars in profit has come from the fact that I've been able to get these stores ranked in the Google search results when people are searching for that product. I would say that this is potentially an untapped way of being able to get organic traffic that you don't need to pay for. And it's just something important that you need to do for any website that you've built. The process isn't difficult. You just go onto the homepage, create an account, connect it with your Shopify account. It's completely free to do and it's also easy to do as well. But speaking of traffic, this now brings me on to the next element that I want to talk about is how exactly are you going to get people to be aware of the site that you've just built? Now, one thing that you need to understand about getting traffic on your website is that it's all going to come down to using social media platforms as well as paid ads platforms. It's going to be sites like Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, Facebook, TikTok. And when it comes to paid ads, one of my favorite is going to be Google Shopping. Most people tend to overcomplicate getting traffic, getting customers to be aware of their products. And I'm not saying that it's going to be super easy, but if you're able to understand that it's all going to come down to these different platforms and you focus on maybe one or two, you're going to be able to have laser focus into knowing what works, what doesn't work, go through trial and error, make adjustments. And from there, you're going to be able to now start seeing hundreds, if not thousands of people coming onto your store every single week. Now, I've got many more videos coming out real soon when it comes to how to get the best quality traffic on your store for you to be able to generate sales. So make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss that video. But once you're able to do everything that I've mentioned in this video correctly, that's the point where you're now going to start to receive sales into your bank account, into your Shopify payments account, and your PayPal account. And it's going to be from this point that you want to start thinking about reinvesting your money in the right places in the form of hiring people. You can go into sites like Fiverr, freelancer.com, Upwork, and also reinvesting back into Shopify apps. Being successful with a online business like this in this day and age might seem like a difficult thing. Right now, you're probably telling yourself that it's saturated, it's not going to work, you're not going to be able to do it. But it's all going to come down to believing in yourself, and it's also going to come down to consistency. You have to remember that we've got two choices every single day when it comes to being able to make money. We can either think in a pessimistic way or we can think in an optimistic way. And it's going to be down to you which one you choose. And even though, yes, I can walk you through the blueprint, I could take you through all of the steps, you just need to make sure that you're taking the right action. You need to make sure that you're believing in yourself. And you also need to make sure that you've got laser focus and you're not trying to do multiple different side hustles at once. Now, if you've enjoyed this video so far, you've learned anything from it, you've gotten any sort of value from it, press the like button. I really appreciate that. And if you also want to get a bit more information when it comes to the practical steps that you need to take when it comes to doing all of this, I've got a completely free course I'm going to leave linked down below in my description. It should be the top link. And in that course, I'm going to be able to, walk you through things that I didn't have time to talk about in this particular video. So make sure you check it out in the description down below. And if you also want to watch a recent YouTube video that I made not too long ago, where I go through some of the best AI side hustles that I believe are going to perform well over this next year, that's perfect. For any beginner out there, you're going to be able to watch that video by clicking the link over there. Watch that straight after this because it's already helped out so many people and I'm sure that it's going to help you out too. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.